All right, interesting story there. 4:49, calm morning this morning, Stephen.
Yeah, much quieter compared to yesterday morning. Of course, we were tracking that round of rain and even some gusty winds. Now looking at a dry stretch kind of really taking over for today and tomorrow, even into the weekend too. Here, of course, is Newport Harbor. We're seeing the dry conditions, chilly temperatures in the 40s and 50s out there across the board. A little bit milder down at the immediate shoreline, but further north, places like Lincoln, you're in the mid 40s now with those dry skies. Those temperatures show it 47 in Providence, 55 in Newport, 55 Block Island, 52 Westerly. So again, further north, you're much cooler in those middle 40s. We'll continue to see those temperatures dip back into the lower mid 40s through the morning. So radar check, things are quiet for the most part. There's a couple showers out towards Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, just kind of scraping the coastline here. Not going to bother the mainland. Dry and breezy though for today, and looking at those gusts as high as about 25 miles per hour. Right, three key things. Breezy and cool for today, only getting to about 60 degrees. Dry but much cooler for the weekend. We're going to be seeing those temperatures really take a dip well below average as we go into Saturday and Sunday. And then some rain chances increase as we go into next week in that 7-day forecast. So let's time things out. We'll go forward here. You can see there's some wet weather off to the west, not going to bother us. We're looking at dry conditions for your Thursday, a blend of sun and clouds, maybe some extra clouds around for the afternoon hours. Now, again, not looking at any kind of rainfall for us locally through tonight, even into Friday for the most part, looking just fine. Friday morning, 9 a.m., seeing that sunshine, dry conditions. As we go through the day, though, notice some of these areas of green, these little sprinkles and showers off to the west. They do try to get a little bit closer for the afternoon. Perhaps a sprinkle later in the day, but for the most part, looking at mainly dry conditions across our area. Not expecting that to be, too much of a factor in our weather. High pressure build in from the south and west as we head into Saturday. But again, that'll be keeping us nice and dry and storm free for not only Saturday, but also right through Sunday as well. So for this morning, again, chilly start early on. Those temperatures will get into the low mid 40s. But as we go through the day, we'll get a little bit warmer, not too much, only topping out near 60 for the afternoon. Average high about 62, so again, we'll be slightly below that for today, but extra clouds around at times for the afternoon, still looking just fine though weather-wise. Bay forecast, again, much quieter as well. Just those gusty winds that continue out of the west-southwest, up to about 25 knots or so, waves 2 to 3 feet, so a little bit of a chop out there on the water. Tonight's forecast, chilly and dry, those temperatures falling back into the upper 30s and lower 40s, so a chilly start early Friday morning at the bus stop. Many of the kids heading out 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, seeing those temperatures 30s and 40s, so definitely make sure you're having the extra layer with you early tomorrow. Let's talk about Melissa here in the Caribbean. Winds about 50 miles per hour, moving northwest at 3 miles per hour. So it continues to not move all that much. It's basically stalled out here, excuse me, in the Caribbean. And this is the forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. Again, seeing the track taking it closer to Jamaica, but then taking a slight turn here to the south. This is now early next week. We're seeing potentially a Category 4 storm just sitting south of Jamaica early next week. So certainly not going to be moving a whole lot of distance between now and then. But once it gets closer to Jamaica, it could really enhance its strength and become a major hurricane, which of course would pose problems down there. So this is the spaghetti plots. This is the model guidance that we use, still showing a wide range of potential outcomes here with this system. So we'll be watching this closely to see if any of these kind of start to get a similar theme as we go forward in time. 7-day forecast though for us, again, we're looking just fine through the weekend besides those cooler temperatures taking over in the low and mid 50s. As we go into next week though, you can see those clouds and shower chances increase for Tuesday and Wednesday, gusty, and looking at some showers around for the middle part of next week. Full 7-day forecast, you can get it on our website at WPRI.com.